Today, we're making crab cocktail with Tobiko, a wonderful hosting starter, and very simple. Let's do it. First, we slice some cucumber. You want them in thin strips. This is a dish inspired by the crab stick salad fake Japanese restaurants used to serve back in the days. I remember when I was a kid, it was very fashionable to have crab sticks with a bit of mayo, bit of Tobiko, and that's their interpretation of Japanese food. It was very tasty for a kid though. Still very tasty. So you just cut them julienne. I like to keep the skin on, just for a bit of color contrasts. The reason why I'm doing it this way is it's the best way to avoid the seeds, because they're very watery. Now, we make a mini salad with the white meat and the cucumber. This is a dressed crab I bought with half and half white and dark meat. If you could only have one for the salad, I would just go for the white meat. This is meant to be a fun dish. If you have to take apart a whole crab to make this, I'd rather just eat the crab, you know? So, a bit of mayo. This is store-bought. Again, we're using it as a binding agent. The crab and the Tobiko are both quite salty, so this is not even the seasoning. You're using it to bind everything together. I would definitely not make it from scratch. Start with just a tiny bit to see how it goes. I mean, we'll make a video about homemade mayo another day, but definitely don't do it for this dish. I think that's already good. Amazing. And then to that, we add the Tobiko. This is caviar or eggs from flying fish. They're way smaller and way cheaper. You see that a lot of Japanese restaurants, they put that on rolls because it has the crunch and a bit of salinity. Definitely don't use anything expensive. Don't use beluga for this. It's just eat the bloody beluga, you know? Now, Tobiko in. Let's start with that and see. I'm adding the Tobiko first because I want it to evenly distribute before I add the crab meat. Otherwise, they'll become lumpy. Now, we add some white crab meat. And be generous with the crab. This is a crab cocktail after all, not a cucumber cocktail. So back in the olden days, in those Japanese places, well, fake Japanese places, they would shred crab sticks and mix them with cucumber, with a bit of mayo and Tobiko. Very tasty though, and nostalgic. So this mixture, for me, is good to go on top. Now, to make the cocktail, we shred some iceberg lettuce for some extra crunch. I think that's more than enough. We have 2 martini glasses. We add some shredded iceberg lettuce to form the base and to give it a bit of crunch. It's such an underrated salad vegetable. People like to bash it, but I like it. Now, we add some brown meat. My favorite part, but again, optional. Here, maybe. Good enough for now. And then, the salad. I mean, this is a good enough standalone salad. Because of the mayo we added, once you add it, it's very hard to move them around and not cloud the edges of the martini glass. So I would mix it thoroughly here, and once you go, and you minimize movements. Okay, that's a bad one. I'll clean it. And you can pre-make the salad and leave in the fridge. The salt from the crab would soften the cucumber a bit, making it easier to plate later on. Honestly, this is wonderful for hosting. It looks badass. Extra crab meat on top to demonstrate your generosity. And I give you permission to use my childhood story for your guests. I will not charge you. And, of course, to really show them their importance, micro coriander or any micro herb you have. Plating's never my thing, but I always use micro herbs. Optional, of course. You can use chives. Extra for garnish. And there you have it. Crab cocktail with Tobiko. I really hope you enjoy. Cheers.